So in light of recent events, many people have become interested in purchasing a firearm, some for safety, others for just recreational sport. My name is Jacob Short, and I'm here to teach you how to clean a handgun. Now, we're going to do this in 3 steps. Your first step is the preparation. You're going to have to gather your supplies and find a clean workspace to work at. Your second is going to be the disassembly and the cleaning of the gun itself. And the third step would be the reassembly. Now, first we're going to talk about safety. You are working with a firearm here. So you're going to treat the gun like it is loaded at all times, even after you take the magazine out and clear it and make sure there's no bullets. You just want to get in the habit of that. You're also never going to point it at anyone or anything. If you get in the habit of doing that while it's unloaded, you won't be pointing at people when it is. Also, you're going to be working with some chemicals, so they're going to stain and maybe ruin some of your clothing. So wear ratty clothing or put a towel down or something, that way you don't ruin your workspace. So here's the supplies you're going to need. You're going to need the gun, obviously, the bottle of gun solvent, which is right there, the gun oil, which is there, a cleaning rod, some swabs of cloth, the brush attachment, which is that one, the slotted attachment, which is right next to it, the knob end attachment, which is there, and these are just 2 little stoppers that we have. This all comes in a gun cleaning kit. This is the Hops 9 gun cleaning kit. You can buy different ones. And then you're also going to want a towel to keep your station clean. So the first thing we're going to do is unload the gun, as you can see here. Also, you're going to clear it to make sure there's no bullets in the chamber, which is what it'll look like here whenever it's cleared. After that, you will field strip the gun, breaking it into its 3 parts. Well, this gun breaks into 3. Some guns break into 4. It depends on the handgun you're using. Now, Mr. Jensen of the Guns of America states that you want to treat the gun like it's loaded. Many people don't forget this, and many accidents occur. So you always want to be careful when working with firearms. Your second step is to take one of those swabs of cloth and dip it in the solvent. And then you're going to put it at the end of either the slotted or the knob end, right there. Or, yeah, you can see it right there. Now this will be to push through the gun in the barrel, as you can see in that photo, and you're going to keep the gun tilted down. This makes sure all the dirt and grime comes out the bottom of the barrel. Now, Mr. Horman of the NRA states that when you have those really tough spots that you really need to get out, you're going to want to use the brush. However, when using the brush, you don't pull it back out because that'll damage the barrel. You're just going to unscrew it once you get to the end. Now, the next step is going to be cleaning the action and the oiling it. Now see, that is the action. That's the part that pushes the firing pin forward to shoot the bullet. And you're going to clean that with one of the pieces of cloth with the solvent on it. After you're done, you're going to oil the action and the hammer. These parts are used a lot, so you're going to want to make sure that they're in their best shape possible. Mr. Horman from the NRA also says you want to oil every moving part. These parts will move every time you fire the gun, so to get the most work out. So if you want to get the best use of your gun, you want to oil it very well. Now the final step will be the reassembly of your gun, as you can see here. Many different guns reassemble this different ways. This one you just slide it back on and it clicks into place. After you reassemble the gun, you're going to want to make sure that it's working properly. So you're going to still, while it's unloaded, cock the gun to make sure all the moving pieces have connected and are jarring together. After that, this is your final project, and you're finished. So I've just taught you how to clean a gun in 3 steps. The preparation of getting all your supplies and cleaning out your workspace, the disassembly and the cleaning of the gun in itself, and the reassembly of the gun and your finished product. I'm open the floor for questions. Carl.
Will your gun come with instructions on how to take it apart to clean it, or is that something you just kind of have to figure out by taking it apart?
Yes, most guns come with a little instruction manual that teaches you how to take it apart.
Is that a 22?
Yes, that's a Walther P22.
How often should you clean your gun?
I clean it every time I go shooting. That's usually the best thing to do. That way your gun stays in perfect shape.
If it's just sitting up for a long time, how often should you clean it if you're not using it?
You should probably clean it every month, just to make sure. Yeah, just to make sure all the grime and dirt and dust gets it out of it. Any other questions? That's a Walther P22. It's a small handgun. It's not very big.
What if it's in a case? Like I have a 242 rifle. It's in its own case by itself. I don't ever take it out every month and clean it though.
That's fine. You just want to make sure that it doesn't get dusty and rust up. Like my grandfather has a rifle that's been sitting in a case, and he opened it one day and it's been rusted, and so he hasn't cleaned it in 2 years. So I think 1 to 3 months is best to clean it. Any other questions? Thank you.